What is up, Tread Next? Good morning to y'all. It is now Sunday morning here with my girlfriend. And yeah, I'm gonna introduce you guys to the truck today and all that fun stuff. We're gonna see if we can start her up. Been a minute since I've started her up. Just got done selling my old ladder rack. Now we're walking the dog Gunner. Let me show you to him real quick. Gunner, say hi. Look at that little lab. So anyways, that is what we got in store for you guys today. Show you guys if anything interesting happens. Right now we're walking back to the house. The Prescott Valley house, that is, not the Phoenix house. And see where it goes. This is the view we get of Prescott Valley, guys. Just look how pretty it is. My girlfriend seems to hate this place, but I love it. Storm that way. Yeah, it's starting to snow a little bit too. We got Glassford Hill. That's
a volcano.
Yeah, it's a dormant volcano. They used to think it was just dead, but a couple years back there were some sort of tests because there's a couple earthquakes going on around here, very small ones, and they said there's like a 85% chance that the volcano will erupt within the next 10 years. So, who knows? That was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know, shit, I was in middle school. I was in 7th grade when that happened, so. How far do y'all think I can get in this ice? Just all ice. I'm not gonna walk much farther, but again, welcome to Prescott Valley. That's cool. I wish they got thick ice here, but they never do. There you go. So this is my baby girl. She's a little dirty, but for 1994, she's pretty clean, I'd say. Hood's a little different color because it's a completely different hood. She's still missing the grill. The bezels don't fit quite right. Still hooking up the LED lights and the bumper, different color. I completely wrecked her in her front end, so I had to redo all that. But yep, new tires, new suspension. I've jacked this. This is literally like the only rust on this truck. All right, babe. Let me see if I can start her up. All right, y'all. We're gonna see if she'll start right up. Got her neutral. Huh. It's like the battery's completely dead. Not completely. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you have to see if that thing came disconnected.
Yep, I bet it is disconnected. All right, y'all, Tread Next. So the problem seems to be the battery's completely dead. Now, the biggest problem about that's a brand new battery. They were talking about having problems with it dying before. I cannot figure out what's draining it. Like, this came disconnected multiple times. That was usually the reason why it wouldn't start. But it's completely connected. So I don't see. They're thinking it could be an alternator problem. But, babe, crank the key real quick. Don't turn it completely on, just turn it to the blower mode. I don't know if y'all can hear that. My fan's going. It says the battery has enough charge just to get the fan to go.
Truck brings back so many memories for us.
No kidding. So I'm just gonna hook up a trickle charger to this baby girl. Gonna go overnight. Sounds like there's an alternator issue. That's what I'm thinking. So, yep. Let me get these keys out. Boom. We'll get her running up again soon. Oh well. So that's that. I wish I could have got you guys to see my truck running, but oh well.
We will soon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what all else is going on this weekend. I don't know if we're gonna have anything more fun planned out, but let me show you guys something. This right here is my old clutch. When you look at the clutch, there's nothing on that. No padding, no nothing. It was straight grinding. It's been...
Why is it orange like that? Just rust?
Yeah, it's been sitting out in the rain, so it's all orange now. But man, have I fucked up this truck so much. Bent this bolt. I broke that.
Do that.
I don't know. This is what was holding that spare tire up there. Shit, that spare tire's been my spare tire for 2 years, even when I got new tires. Because we popped the tire. Remember, we popped the tire going down the road. We threw that spare on there. Drove it around a little bit. Got new tires. Way better tread, as you can see. And they just put a new spare on there. But other than that, she is pretty clean for a 1994 Ford F-150.
Needs a bath.
Yeah, well. Alright, Tread Next. It is Sunday night. And got done with all that today. It's kind of a shame that my truck wouldn't start up, but you know what? Whatever. Oh well. So when I said I had wrecked the front end completely, it was the very first day I was able to take my girlfriend out on the truck. Not my very first day driving the truck, because I actually had my permit for a whole year. We just never got around to getting my license. And then I had my license for, I want to say 3 months with the truck. Of course, that truck is 2-wheel drive, but it has a rear slip diff, or rear slip differential. So it's really only a 1-wheel drive. And at the time, my tires had 0 tread. So me being me, in Prescott Valley, there's plenty of old dirt trails and mud trails. I take that truck out mudding all the time. It's a Ford. It can handle it. And yeah, the day I actually wrecked the truck, before it had just rained. The other day, or I think it was the day before that day. Yeah. So there was some mud out there, and there's this Duramax stock, probably like a 2012 Duramax. It looks just like my uncle's truck. But I mean, his is a Chevy. But I mean, Duramax and Chevy are both GM. Sorry, it was a GMC Duramax. And my uncle's is the Chevy Duramax, but they're the exact same thing. Because they're both made by GM, which is General Motors, yes. I'm tired right now. It's Sunday night. It's been a long day. I've been dealing with drama that I really don't like dealing with, but yeah. So anyways, I had to pull him out of the mud. I mean, it wasn't just me pulling him out of the mud, because my truck would have been slipping a lot, but what we had to do was stick a couple rocks right under both of my back tires, because the rear diff kept going in and out of axles, or in and out of the tires, switching driver's side, passenger side, driver's side, trying to get traction. So I stuck a couple wedge rocks under there, pulled out the GMC with it, pulling two, and then me and Ava decided to keep going down Walker Road. We kept going down Walker Road, got all the way up to the turnoff to Senator Highway, took Senator Highway back, and, you know, me being me, I was drifting, doing whatever the heck I wanted. I didn't see. I went around one turn, and went around that turn. Didn't see that there was a second turn there. So I ended up going up, like, side of a cliff. And at that point, we both thought we were about to roll the truck. But it ended up going down the cliff. And I was so scared. I was trying to get off the cliff. I didn't know what to do. And so I'm like, alright, I'll just gun it, get off this cliff a little faster. But right off that cliff, it was going straight downhill. I was gunning it. I was still stuck in second gear, because that's just how I was drifting. It's a 5-speed. And yeah, I ended up, it's horrible for the transmission, but I ended up getting up to 5th gear. And I hit a tree. going, I mean, not fifth gear, sorry. I ended up going like 50 miles an hour and it hit a tree. And that was that. So we spent a whole month restoring that truck. We had to put new bumper on. The old bumper was like gunmetal gray, which is kind of weird. You would think the front bumper and back bumper would match. That's what I'm doing now. I got the chrome on chrome. I had to replace the bumper, all that front end stuff. I have the grill and all that. I just haven't put it on yet. The shroud snapped, so I don't have a shroud in there. I replaced all the hoses. The radiator was broke. It was a whole bunch of stuff. If y'all want to hear everything I had to do to that truck, I could tell you guys in another video. But yeah, funny thing is that truck's not running with the shroud anymore, and I have a 3-inch bigger fan, 3 inches in radius. So I'm still blowing a lot more air. And also, after I wrecked it, it was still running. Probably not good for the truck because it was leaking radiator fluid. But that was the only fluid that it was leaking. And I hit that tree hard. The tree didn't budge, didn't even scratch the bark. My whole truck folded in on the front end. But I hit that tree pretty hard, and it still ran. I was gonna see if I can back out of it, but it was such soft dirt there that my tire just dug a rut. So we ended up calling a tow company because we didn't want to have to deal with getting a trailer all the way up there Senator Highway and hauling it home, and it'd be like 5 o'clock at night by that time. Or yeah, it would be about like 5 o'clock by the time we get done with everything, because this happened around like 3. My grandparents didn't get there till 3:30. So, but me and Ava were all okay. Nothing really happened. The sheriff showed up. He knew me. He knew my grandpa. And he's like, well, I could give you a ticket because I know you were speeding. You may not have been intentionally speeding, which I wasn't intentionally speeding. But A, I could have got charged for reckless driving because I was drifting. And I told him I was drifting. And B, I mean, he would have saw it with my trails that I was making. I was obviously fanning out. And B, I could have got charged for speeding because I was going like 50 when I hit the tree. And the speed limit there's only like 15. But he's like, I don't see any beer cans. I don't see anything in there. That goes to show, and I know you're a young gun. I know you just got your license. And I know who you are. I know your grandpa. And he gave me this big old spiel about the worst kids make the best sheriffs because we know all the tricks of the trade. So he just kind of let me off. He was really cool. So shout out to him if you're watching this. I'm not going to name any names, but thank you. Yeah. So that was that. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, post notifications, stay updated whenever I update a new video. I'm recording my whole weekend, but I wasn't able to upload or edit at my grandparents' house, so I'm doing it all in one night. So that's why you guys are getting 3 videos all in one night. But yeah, tomorrow is President's Day, so hopefully we have a fun day planned for that. But yeah, anyways, catch you later, Tridnex.